Good morning, everyone. It's a lovely sunny day today, and I don't know, I just was sensing a lot of high vibes today, and actually, since 2 days now. So, I thought I should do a bit of a spiritual reading now. So, yeah, what are the messages? The question that we're going to ask in Pick a Card today is, what are the messages from your spirit guides? Because it's been a while since we've gotten those messages, and I think we really need them today because of the planetary vibes, collective vibes. So in front of you are 3 piles. Please concentrate on your question. What messages do your spirit guides have for you today? Okay, and please pick a pile. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1 is the green aventurine. Pile 2 is the rose quartz. And pile 3 is the citrine. So please pause your videos and pick your pile, and we'll start. Okay, let's start. Right, so pile 1, what are the messages from your spirit guides today? Pile 1 is green aventurine. Divine consciousness. 3 of wands. The hanged man. And okay, sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, honor. All right, let me get a sense of this. So the very first thing, pile 1, that I'm getting here is your consciousness has expanded, or it's going to expand very soon with the 3 of wands. I sense that you can see far beyond what you can really see. This is going to be a bit spiritual because those are the kind of vibes I'm sensing here. But to me, it seems as though there's something that has happened, and it's happened suddenly, I sense, because with both of these cards, the light seems to be just emerging with full speed. I mean, it's like a light bulb moment happened to you or something. Pile 1, your guides are trying to say that your perspective has changed drastically, I think, very suddenly, accelerated. Yes, I'm seeing ascension. I am seeing a higher consciousness, a consciousness of the divine, a perception change from 3D reality to a higher consciousness. Yes, I am seeing that. Very strongly, pile 1, I am sensing that your guides want to say that, you know, your consciousness has expanded very much and very hugely and very rapidly. You know, it's been like a sort of light bulb moment is what I'm seeing with these source cards here. I'm seeing a sort of light bulb moment here. It's almost like it's a calling. So for a lot of you, I sense that, you know, either you've suddenly had some sort of realization or awakening or something like that has happened to you. I don't know, it could be at any scale. It's not necessary that it has to be divine. It's just a perception change is what I'm seeing. A very rapid change of perception, of realization of something in your life. Okay, I am primarily sensing this energy as divine consciousness, ascension, expanded consciousness, or something like that, all right? But for a lot of you, it could even be some sort of light bulb moment of realization where your perception changes and you can finally see your life, or whatever aspect of life that you are stuck in, you see it on a different level altogether, and finally all the pieces of the puzzle fit and you can see far beyond now. So for some of you, it is possible that something that was stuck in your life, suddenly you have an awareness of why it was stuck, and you do something about it, and then you move towards this Three of Wands energy, where you can now plan your future and look forward to your future, because you are looking at it from a higher perspective, a different perspective now. But for most of you, I'm sensing this is spiritual. This is something to do with your overall consciousness or understanding of reality, actually. I am seeing this hand actually calling this person above. Right? So it's almost like a calling. It's possible for some of you, you've just discovered your life purpose, or I don't know, some sort of a light bulb moment here, which is going to totally reverse your consciousness. This is what the guides want to tell you. It's a very powerful energy, very powerful message coming to you, pile one, that your consciousness is going to expand for very majorly in the future. Yeah, if it hasn't already, you are going into a higher perception, higher consciousness. Possibly for some of you it might be life purpose, for some of you it might be meeting a soulmate or a twin flame, soul tribe members, gathering for your soul mission, actually. Yeah, I am seeing very major energies of transformation, of perception changes. And I sense once that happens, pile one, you will be able to embark on a new future altogether. I'm seeing a very new future here. I am also seeing that you have, the fire that was missing maybe, or that was stagnant in this hangman, is lit once again after this perception change. And with that, actually, I'm also coming to this sexuality card, because I don't think it is only to do with sexuality. I think this is something to do with the creative life force energy. I think after this divine consciousness happens to you, there's going to be a lot of creative life force that would be emerging out of you, because I'm seeing very high power cards here with these two, and to me this seems like source energy, like the creative urge, the creative energy, life force energy. You would come into that. I am feeling that this is, after this moment, your guides are saying that you would have so much of this creative energy for yourself that you can manifest now. You can manifest your destiny. You can manifest your future. You can literally mold it, or you can design it the way you want it, because you have that divine consciousness and the creative energy. These are very potent forces. So I don't know, pile one, what you're going through. But to me, it, on a spiritual level, it seems as though you've sort of had an accelerated light bulb moment of expansion or ascension, and now you have unlocked the creative energy, the kundalini energy in you, which is the creative life force. And now it's up to you what you do with that life force, because it's very potent and powerful energy, right? So now I think you would be planning what you want to do with this energy, as a matter of fact. Possible, because when you transmute sexual energy, you can actually manifest very strongly. And I sense this is what you will be doing in the future, pile one. And this is what your guides want to tell you, actually, that you have this ocean of creative life force that you need to channel into something very, into something that you feel is, required or you want in your life, because you now have the divine consciousness or understanding to know that, you can now manifest for the highest good without hurting anyone, for the highest good of all. You are being given power, pile one. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing. You're being given a lot of power energetically, I sense. For some of you, I also feel that this could be regarding relationships. I do feel that there is going to be, maybe after a period of stagnation in the area of love, it's possible there's a sudden meeting with someone, or a sudden opening up of your emotional energies, which would bring you into the expression of those emotional energies through physical union, through the physical act of sex. So yeah, there's a lot of hot stuff coming up for you, pile one. I don't know if you're in a relationship. If you're not, I sense you might get into one. And it's going to be something sacred, I sense, because all of this is speaking to me about sacred, union, sacred sexuality, if that is what you are looking at, right? You are going to be having a very close union with someone. There's going to be openness, sharing, beauty, and honor between both of you, because you are looking at this relationship from a higher perspective. You've always wanted this. Maybe it was, something that you didn't get, but you were always aware, I think, at some level that this would come to you, and you are now going to come into it, or you are already in it. Either of those things. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth of energy exchange here, physically, is what I'm seeing. Okay, the exploration of the deepest self of another person, okay, through the physical act. Honor, beauty, openness, sharing. There's going to be a lot of that coming to you, pile one, in the future. This is going to be a relationship based on the foundation of openness, of sharing, of beauty, and honoring the other person, to expressing your deepest core, with another person in the act of love, physical love. And this is beautiful, as a matter of fact. I think this is coming to you very strongly, pile one, because somewhere you've changed your perception maybe of relationships, and that's why this is all activated. Something, is what the spirit wants to tell you at this point. Yeah. For some of you, it's possible that you could be journeying or traveling. It's possible you could be relocating to a place, or you could be called for a sudden visit, which is going to expand your career horizons or your business horizons or something like that. Something is going to happen very suddenly, or has already happened. The stagnation is going to go away in whichever aspect of life it is. I sense the stagnation is now an energy of the past. You've had a rapid change of perception, and now everything is in motion, is what I sense. Everything is in motion, and this is something like it's been activated by the divine. So whichever aspect of life this is in, whether it is finances, career, love, or spirituality, health, whatever it is, I sense that first that it's going to it's going to stick around for quite a long time, as in you have now gone above. You'll never look back now, first. And the second thing I'm seeing is that you are going to be creating a lot during this time. It's like your future, the doors to your future have finally expanded. The stagnation energy is no more. It's going to be very action-packed in the future, pile one. I'm getting this very strongly. You are now creators, you are now manifestors, and you will be, for some of you, I also feel you will be sharing this journey with a divine counterpart, or a soul tribe member, or someone who is going to be who is given to you by the spirit, because you have had the courage to actually reverse your perception and accept this divine consciousness. You are being rewarded by this open, sharing, and beautiful connection. You have done something, you have achieved something. Your guides are trying to tell you that you have done something quite extraordinary, Pile 1, by doing whatever you did with this perception change, and now it has opened the future to something beautiful, something divine, something that honors you, something that honors your beauty inside and outside. Yes, I'm seeing that the gates are open now. The portal is open, the gates are open, and you are heading into the future in your own authentic self, in your divine flame that is lit within you. And possibly you will be assisted in this path with someone who loves you. Mostly I see a romantic partner, but it's possible that it could be soul tribe members. In fact, it could be either or both. But the universe is with you right now. You're aligned. You're finally aligned, Pile 1. I'm getting this very strongly. I'm also seeing the colors blue and green, which are the colors of communication. So I sense there might be a lot of psychic, precognitive kind of communication that you're opening up to or have opened up to. There's a constant back and forth happening. Maybe your third eye and crown chakras are open now. And I'm sensing a lot of communication energy, maybe psychic, telepathic communication, or even communication in general. The throat chakra is opened up. And then with these energies, the orange energies, I'm seeing even the sacral chakra opened up. So it's possible, yes, that a lot of you might be feeling a lot of, sexual drive. And this is also a sort of advice from the spirit to not, to not worry about it. It's nothing bad. It's something very sacred. It is a creative life force. Sexuality is a creative divine life force. You don't have to keep it hidden or boxed up. You need to change your perception. For some of you, I feel you need to change your perceptions about sexuality, because maybe, because of whatever traditional sort of concepts people have, sex is seen as a sin. But that doesn't, of course, mean that you indulge in excesses. But for some people, I'm getting a very specific message that there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, if you love someone and there is someone in your life, or even if not, there's nothing wrong with this energy. Feeling this energies, because it's very orange. It's the sacral chakra, and for a lot of you, your sacral chakra is opened up, and you need to get out of the perception of any kind of limitation of this energy. It is divine, it is to be honored, it is beautiful, right? So learn how to channelize it. Maybe channelize this creative sexual urge via meditation, to raise your consciousness to a higher level, so you can have this divine perception of what life is all about. Yeah, for some of you, I'm also getting that. Don't be scared of your sexuality. Try to transmute it into something higher, into something divine, because there is nothing wrong with it. We are all here because of it. Okay? So yeah, I'm seeing even the sacral chakra is opened up, and possibly even the root, because I am seeing reds here as well, and the solar as well, because I am seeing yellow energies here. So there is a sort of chakra alignment happening to you, Pile 1. Very powerful, very strong, and you need to I think stay grounded is also something that I'm getting, because these energies are very powerful, and possibly they are happening to the collective, and because of some sort of a vibrational shift or something like that, but you need to stay grounded because life is going to be very, very different now. It's going to change, and it's going to change for the best. Okay, so this is what I have for pile 1 from your spirit guides. Let's go to pile 2. Right, pile 2 with the rose quartz. Manifestation. The sun. My God, these energies are beautiful today. Such powerful energies. Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. And connection. All right, so pile number 2. What do your spirit guides have to tell you? I think pile 2, very similar to pile 1. I feel that you guys have had some sort of a light bulb moment recently with the Ace of Swords and the Sun card. To me, this is looking as though your crown chakra has suddenly sort of opened up. This is very spiritual, guys. I don't know. I mean, it could be in any area of life also. I mean, on a more practical and mundane level, it's possible you've had some sort of a breakthrough in life, you know, some sort of understanding or clarity with the Ace of Swords about some aspect of your life. It could be, I think with the connection card, I feel it could be related to your love life. And you now see, how connected or how you connect to others or to, your special person. Okay, and how you can manifest this connection, or it could even be a realization of how you can manifest better connections, not only with romantic partners but with people who are your friends or family or something like that. Okay, but very strongly the sun energy is telling me that there has been something major that has happened, some major shift. All right, you are actually coming into your happiness as well, is what I'm hearing from the spirits, from your spirit guides, that you are manifesting your happiness. And because you finally have the clarity, pile 2, about what you want, you finally hit the correct ingredients to start off this manifestation. I mean, I am seeing the sun here and here, the light coming from here, the here. I mean, it's like, I don't know, to me it seems like a breakthrough moment of sorts. It could be in any area of your life, but to me it seems as though you finally somehow all the pieces have fallen into place, and you finally see how you can manifest. Or you have, for some of you, I think you have manifested something. For most of you, it's possible that you've manifested a beautiful, joyful, loving connection, which is supportive, interconnected, maybe from past lives. You have been successful in manifesting a beautiful connection, or will be successful in manifesting a beautiful connection, maybe a romantic one, or a friendship or platonic, whatever it is, whatever applies. You are going to be or have already manifested a connection you have been yearning for eons, for lifetimes. Maybe you guys have been interconnected with each other, you and your partner. I think you have been interconnected with each other for lifetimes. I mean, this looks very spiritual to me somehow, and also it looks like love, to be frank, And once this connection comes to you, there is going to be so much of joy and expansion of your soul, of your confidence, of your solar plexus energy. You are going to be shining like the sun once this comes to you, pile 2. I am sensing very strongly that you guys have either manifested or are manifesting a very strong soulmate or twin flame connection, a divine connection. You always wanted it. You have been manifesting it for quite some time. And I feel that the time is now right, because with the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing it like a light bulb moment, really. You finally got all the ingredients right. You hit the target, actually. And now it's coming to you because I sense that you've always been connected to this person through lifetimes, and you had some sort of an awareness. So for some of you, it is possible that you already know the person and that person is coming back for a reconnection. For some of you, I feel it could be a brand new person altogether, somebody who is very how do I say, someone who's very balanced, who's your equal, someone who's powerful. This is almost like a magician card in the tarot, someone who is powerful, who is vibrant, joyful, connected to you, intelligent. Yes, either you are becoming a person like this, pile one, someone who's very powerful, who's a master manifester, who's vibrant, joyful, connected to people, clear, intelligent. Either you are becoming like that, or you are attracting a person like that in your life, is what I'm sensing. You are coming into you, whatever be the case, whether it's you becoming like that or there's a person coming in your life like that, you are going to be feeling very connected to yourself, your confidence, your joy, as well as the universe, I feel, and others. I am also sensing with this, a coming together of the soul tribe or soul family members. And that's also something that that's also something that I am seeing here. And there's a lot of purple here, so purple is generally the color of the third eye chakra, and that is why I'm sensing that this could be soul tribe family members meeting. But whatever be the case, you are coming into pile 2, you are coming into your most authentic and confident self. Okay, I'm seeing that you no longer have doubts about yourself, your self-esteem, your power, your willpower, what you want in life, etc. You've climbed the stairway of your introspection or doubts or whatever it was that you were working towards. You finally come to the end of the stairway. You have made it. Okay, and now you can explore joy with yourself, with a romantic partner, or even with friends and family and soul tribe members, soul group members. I am seeing you as a very clear, confident and powerful person, someone who can manifest beautiful things in the future, not just for yourself, but for the collective, because you have so much energy, pile 2. You have so much clarity, so much power, so much energy, that you can make a big difference on the planet, is what I'm getting, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. You are given these powers because you have proven to be not a person who abuses power, because I sense with the connection card and manifestation, you are someone who manifests for the greater good, so that people don't get affected. You want to, in fact, probably some of you might have a soul or life purpose where they want to do something for the collective. Okay, and I sense that you are now given this power. That's what the Spirit is trying to tell you, that you are now given the power to manifest this joy, not just for yourself, but for everybody else whom you're connected to, or even for the collective planetary energies. I also sense that this sort of realization or this sort of power is something that you have been working on for a long time, pile 2. I mean, I'm sensing that, you have been working on your joy, your confidence, your power, your manifesting abilities, your goals, whatever it is. You've been working for it for a long time. With these stairs that I see, it's been a constant round and round and round, breaking patterns. Some of you are breaking limiting patterns, limiting beliefs, actually. I'm seeing very strongly this is you breaking limiting beliefs, that have kept you out of the manifestation energy. You are now free. You've broken through any limitations, and that is why I had said that this is something like a breakthrough moment that has happened to you. And now that you can see, you can now feel the interconnectedness of all, of the universe, of people, of yourself to the universe and people. And that is very powerful stuff. I think this is a big shift, is here in pile 2 as well. Something that you have been working on for a very long time is now coming to fruition, pile 2. So like I said, it could be in any area of life, but this I'm sensing is a general energies here. So it could be in the area of love or career or spirituality or health, anything. It's been a long journey, it's been a tough journey, it's been an upward climb, but you have reached the top now. You have reached the top. You are the magician, you are the manifester now, and now you can do whatever it is you want with this energy that is gifted to you, but please do use it for the highest good, because that's when that's where you'll find your joy. That's where you'll have more of it, I sense. For some of you, on a side note, for a small percentage of you, I'm also seeing, like inner child awakening, or the joy, awakening the joyful inner child that has happened to you, because now you've joined all the dots and now you have come out healed. Your inner child is now healed. You can dance with joy, because that light has come out of your core. And now you can, be yourself, because your inner child is healed. You can skip around and play, dance, enjoy, be happy, sing. For some of you, I even feel that this could be something about past life recall. For some of you might be having past life recall, so you can join the dots and see your connection to your soul self, actually, to actually have the access to the Akashic records. And that would give you some sort of, I'm seeing for you, for some of you, it is also about psychic energies, connecting to the deepest core of yourself, maybe past lives as well. Okay, and realizing, you're resplendent, you're beautiful, you're magnificent being, which is straight from the universe. Actually, you're a divine being, you're a divine light, and so is everyone else, actually, with this connection card. I think you finally realized that, or for a general sort of a read. But for some of you, like I said, it could be in any other aspect. It could be in love, in career, in finances. So please apply it the way it fits. But this is the energy that has already happened or is going to happen to you, is what the spirit guides, your spirit guides, want to tell you, actually. The other thing that I'm getting here is that you do have a lot of spirit guides with you, pile 2, and I feel that there is one major one, who actually is supporting you and kind of making you this person you are meant to be. But you have a whole team of them, and they want to let you know that they're supporting you in this destiny that you are about to discover, or this breakthrough moment that you're about to get, that is going to bring so much of joy in your life. So yes, your spirit guides are very strong here, pile 2. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for pile 2. Let's go to pile 3. Right, so pile 3, this is the citrine. Rainbow Dragon, the Lovers, Two of Wands, and emotional balance. Okay. Please give me a minute. Right. So pile 3, your spirit guides are wanting to let you know that there is a lot of peace, stability, harmony, and love that is coming into your life. Most probably, very significantly, I'm seeing in the form of a lover or a romantic partner. This is definitely a romantic pile. So if you're not interested in that, you can click off. But pile 3, I'm seeing this as you attracting, and these numbers are 6 and the 27, which is 6 and 9. So very strongly I sense that you are calling in your divine counterpart now. All right, this person is coming to you, pile 3, your lover, your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate. There is so much of emotional balance you will get once this person comes. And with this, the two colors of the Lovers also, it's like the female and the male energies, the dark and the light. So this is looking to me very strongly like a divine connection that you are calling in, actually. Yeah, because I sense, pile 3, that you have finally, after doing a lot of inner work, after balancing your masculine and feminine energies, there I go again. I don't know why all the piles this time are talking about, balancing the masculine and the feminine, because I sense that this is happening at a collective level. And I really sense that you have been working on this emotional balance, pile 3, for quite some time. I do sense that with the Two of Wands, there's a lot of introspection and planning, and a lot of work that has been done on this area of your life internally, I feel. I think you guys have stepped into your power. You have balanced the feminine energies by being receptive, by being nurturing, by being caring and loving and intuitive. And you've balanced the masculine aspects by being sort of setting boundaries with people who don't really respect you, by being more focused, by being more active in your life, by planning, by making decisions. So I'm seeing the Two of Wands and emotional balance as very strong energies, pile 3. I think you guys are probably asking at this moment, what now? Because you've done your work, I sense. Yeah, I am seeing that you are now at peace. A lot of you in this pile mostly are at peace, and you're going with the flow, and you're asking, what now? Because you're stable. I sense for quite a few of you, you're stable, you're harmonious, you're peaceful, and you're just flowing with life. And life is good, I sense, for a lot of you in this pile. Okay, for some of you it might not be. Some of you might be in the energy of wondering what is next, actually. But for most of you, I sense you've already worked a lot on yourself. You have been working for quite a while, and now you've completed that work. Your all your chakras are in alignment, and now you're wondering what now. And the next step that the spirit guides want to tell you is you attracting your love, the true love, the love of a lifetime. You are now looking straight into the Lover's card. because you have balanced yourself. For people who have not yet done it, I suggest please do it, because I'm sensing that with the balancing, emotional balance, I'm also connecting that with the rainbow dragon here, because this is like all your chakras are aligned, is what I'm sensing. All right. So it is almost like, you guys doing deep and intense work on your inner selves, to actually make it reflect in the external world. All right. And that's where it all starts, as a matter of fact. If you would have noticed, I think that, whenever we're really happy or peaceful, that's how the external world also is. Okay. Or at least it eventually becomes. All right. But when we're chaotic, we keep drawing more and more of the chaos. I mean, it's almost like you're generating, that sort of an energy. You are almost, like, how do you call it? You're calling similar vibrations into your field. So if you're vibrating at happiness, then you're calling more happiness. You're vibrating at chaos, you're calling in more chaos. So with pile 3, what I'm sensing is that most of you have actually done your inner work. You've actually been in a peaceful and stable sort of a period, and now it's becoming a little stagnant for you, all of this stability. And so you want to know, what next. And so your spirit guides want to tell you next is rainbow blessings, rainbow dragon, love and happiness at all. The whole rainbow for you, actually, pile 3. This is beautiful, actually. I'm getting very strong energies here. And even if I actually pair up these cards of lovers, rainbow dragon and emotional balance, I'm sensing like the 10 of cups energy of the tarot, which is emotional contentment at all levels is coming to you, is what the spirit guides are trying to say. And mostly it should come through having a divine partner. For a lot of you, I am sensing that you are calling in a divine counterpart, or just a very significant love relationship in your life. So this is what is coming up. Your spirit guides want you to know that if you've been in this energy of thinking what next, it's everything is fine, you have plans, but what next. So this is coming, your holy grail, your cup of love is coming to you, which is going to lead you into this rainbow dragon energy of having rainbow blessings for you, for in all areas of life. I really feel that, but mostly very major energy that I'm getting here for you, pile 3, is that you guys are manifesting, or you guys are actually coming into, I think it's the manifestation is done. You're coming into the energy of love, true love, yeah, and emotional contentment. And this is like having all your chakras balanced, having the rainbow with you, having the emotional balance. And if for some of you, I also feel that if you have been a bit lost or sad because something didn't work out in the past, you are going to come into that emotional balance. You are no longer going to be sad or pining or longing, because this is coming to you. Love is coming to you. Very straightforward, actually, this pile. Very strongly suggesting love coming to you, actually. Because I'm seeing these orange and red energies and the green energies, which is also the heart chakra. And then this, of course, has the whole rainbow. So this is very strongly a love-related pile. So love is coming to you, pile number 3. Okay, your heart chakra, open up your heart chakra. For some people who have not yet worked on their inner self, the guides are trying to tell you that, it's better to look within, to balance yourself within first, to attract without. Okay, so if you're confused about if you've been overgiving in a relationship and things haven't worked out, then you need to do your emotional balancing. It's a very important message coming through pile 3, that if you have been in a sort of angsty energy, wondering if you'll ever find love or not, wondering if you'll ever find emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment, then you need to start working on harmonizing your inner life, your emotional balance. You need to first balance yourself within. So if you are overgiving, you need to stop that. If you are controlling any aspects of your relationships in the past or now, then you need to stop that. You need to come into emotional balance. I sense for some of you, you are not in balance. You're either in codependent relationships and wondering why does this always happen to you, or vice versa. Maybe someone else is codependent on you and you don't want that. You don't want a codependent relationship. You want to look ahead. You want to look for more. Okay, and I feel that for some of you, you really need to do your guides are saying you really need to balance emotionally, get out of any limiting or toxic relationships or patterns of connecting with people, mostly in love, but it could be in different relationships as well. Okay, so you need to do that, and only then you are going to come into this union with your true love, actually, and your cup will flow over then. But you need to do the work. If you're not yet done it, if you're still wondering, why does everyone abandon me? Why don't I get the right relationship? It's time you started, getting the bigger picture with this Two of Wands. It's time you started looking deep within and trying to understand this pattern that you get stuck in. Okay, pile 3, I'm also seeing for some of you, it's probably to do with travel. I sense for some of you, you might be making plans to travel to a very different new place. I sense, okay, kind of carving the path to your future, and I sense that is the place that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, possibly even love, actually. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And now with the emotional balance and the rainbow dragon, these are all rainbows, if you notice. So there is the whole spectrum of joy and love and colors coming to you, pile number 3. You just need to work on balancing your masculine and feminine, keeping that emotional balance, not letting yourself get codependent or anxious or having those negative energies within you. You need to balance out those energies. You need to feel self-love as well. For some of you, I feel self-love is coming, and once that comes, it will lead to more emotional balance and more blessings in your life. So yeah, very strongly I'm getting pile 3 that if you guys have not worked on it, you need to work on it, and that's what your spirit guides are telling you. So there's no point looking out of the window and saying, why am I the only one who keeps getting into this pattern? You need to identify why you are getting into that pattern, because you have so much of happiness to unlock. So it's time you started doing that, I sense. All right, and for people who are now asking what now, and they've already done their inner work, I'm sensing so much of happiness coming. You are reaching the pot at the end of the rainbow. You are finding your holy grail. You are finding your cup of love, mostly a romantic relationship, emotional balance, emotional contentment and fulfillment. All of this is coming to you, pile 3. This is beautiful. Even the colors are beautiful. These are the sacral and the root colors. So yes, for some of you, I'm also sensing stability in terms of your future. It's going to be stable, whatever happens from now onwards. It's going to be very stable. Okay, it's going to be for a long time to come. All right, but mostly I'm sensing joy. I'm sensing love. I'm sensing the heart chakra opening. And I'm seeing an equal love, true love, and the explosion of joy after finding that, because you did your work, Pile 3. You really worked, I sense. I'm sensing for a lot of you, you've really been working on this. Okay, so this is what I'm majorly getting for pile 3 that your spirit guides want to tell you. So go ahead, guys. I think this is amazing. There's a whole rainbow. The clouds are going to shift and you will finally see your rainbow. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay, with that, I'm going to close. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys.